Hi there, friends and neighbors. This is Tuesday night, this third night of Holy Week. Again, I didn't quite get something posted on Palm Sunday, but may address that more in another night. Just want to make this one kind of quick and um, go for some of the important things that happened today. And this is the day that Jesus went into the temple, was in Jerusalem, and doing a lot of debating with the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And he was confronting them. They were trying to confront him, but it turned around back on them. Um, and this is where he just is like his passion to get everything out, everything that needed to be known. He was just single minded with this. And it's where some of the greatest teachings of a greatest teacher come out. The one I want to concentrate on tonight is in Mark 12. It starts in verse 28. This is about the greatest commandment. And it reads, "One of the teachers of the law came and heard them debating. Noticing that Jesus had given them a good answer, he asked him, 'Of all the commandments, which is the most important?' 'The most important one,' answered Jesus, 'is this: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these.'" "Well said, teacher," the man replied. "You are right in saying that God is one and there is no other but him. To love him with all your heart, with all your understanding, and with all your strength, and to love your neighbors as yourself is more important than all the burnt offerings and sacrifices." When Jesus saw that he had answered wisely, he said to him, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." And from then on, no one dared ask him more questions. I love this because it shows you where your focus should be. Jesus doesn't dance around. He just goes straight for it. It's like, if your focus is on God, your Father, first and foremost, you got everything else covered. Um, you do work from that point um, to love your neighbors. And then from that comes all the rest of the commandments. Years ago, I had somebody ask me about this particular thing. And I said, she was asking me about the greatest commandments. And I said, well, love the Lord your God, and then love your neighbor as yourself. And her reply was, well, I think I should love my neighbor first because they're the ones I'm supposed to be loving. And I told her, I was like, I think God gave me the answer. I said, well, if you love God first above everything, then you're going to want to do his will, which is loving your neighbor. If you love your neighbor with your own strength, your own understanding, you're probably not going to do near as good of a job of loving your neighbor. But if you love the Lord first, you're going to follow all the commandments that you're going to want to do. You're not going to want to steal from somebody. You're not going to want to bear false witness to somebody. You're not going to want to covet your neighbor. All these things. And that's what it takes to truly be a good neighbor, is just doing the 10 Commandments and knowing that doing it even on those days where you don't have the energy, or you're like, I don't know if I like that person enough. It's like Jesus didn't say no. Love your neighbor, when you can, when it's convenient. No, he said love them at all times. And it's hard. The only way to do it is if you have that strength that Jesus wants to give you. So in this Holy Week, you can't turn on the news without seeing somebody's mad at somebody for something, and probably more than we've ever seen before. I mean, there have been definite times in our recent history in the last 50 years or whatever that, yeah, things have gotten a little crazy, but I think sometimes we do just need to be told, hey, love me, love them, not me, Jesus. And so I hope you're having a good last week. And I know the moon's supposed to be full tomorrow night. I saw it on my way home, looked pretty cool. But yeah, just want to spread the love. And let me know what you think. Um, let me know where you're from. And just yeah, and if anybody needs a Bible, knows somebody that needs a Bible, somebody that you know is not a Christian, just let me know so I can send them one. And thank you so much for your time, and have a good night.